It's alive.
It is live. Hello, everybody. This is myself and comics here with Corissa from Worthy Chaos.
That was
And
chaos.
we have Laurie for Path of the Pale Rider. I've done
I
this
just realized how
before.
much my name like fits me. Like everything's
That's
chaos.
funny.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that was such. This sucks. I'm off to a bad start already. Nobody heard that, by the way. All right, so this is going to be a doubly feature. We were going to first start with Corissa Grant of Worthy Chaos. Hey, Corissa, how are you today?
I am well. Thank you for asking. Thank you for having me on. We're double featured because I'm forgettable apparently.
Me too.
I told
Oh, Lord.
I told Dory well, you said it too. It's just a cursed 1 year
I think you're
anniversary.
just cursed right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Go burn some sage.
9 people forgot me. It's because I was so excited about my 1 year and I planned everything so early and everyone just forgot. So my bad. But yeah.
It's my bad too. I bought a planner and everything, and I didn't use it.
You bought a plant?
A planner.
Oh, a plant. I was thinking like you plant I was like, well, yeah. No, I probably bought about 7 planners in my life and I've never written down anything. So I tried. I thought by buying it through osmosis it would just work for me, but it apparently doesn't work that way.
I thought so too. I actually started using it and then nothing, and I'm like, frick, it's all a lie.
Just like gym memberships, they're just not worth it for me. I just buy them.
It's like getting a dog. I'm gonna get a dog so I can, go get some exercise, and then you realize all dogs are couch potatoes, and you're sleeping hours throughout the day.
Mine is.
Yeah. I have 4 cats and a dog who thinks it's a cat. So yeah.
Your dog thinks he's a cat.
Oh yeah. Cleans herself with her paws, sits on the back of the couch. Yeah.
Not affectionate. Yeah. Prefers not to hug. Just like my dog.
It's so funny because she loves my husband, sits on him, stays with them, even though I bought him, whatever. But when we leave the house, she freaks out with my husband and it has to be with me. I don't personally get it, but okay. Like she won't go in the car with him. She'll pant. She'll freak out. But if I'm there, she's like, "Yay, car!" And I was like, "I don't get it. I only take you to the vet. What could you possibly be so happy about?" Maybe it's a sadist dog.
I agree.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Now, so when we finish with Corissa, I'm going to switch the pinned Kickstarter to Laurie's campaign when it's her turn.
We figured that out.
All right. Are we able to play the video?
Sure.
Yeah. I missed both of your interviews with Dead Guys. So I missed everything. And I'm like, I'm working.
Oh, yeah.
You probably only need to play like the first minute because everyone's seen the rest of it. Yeah, dead guy's having a watch, and he's watching Wolverine and Predator.
Dang! I heard that was
was?
today.
Dead guy, and he's like, I didn't know you were on the show.
Oh, jeez.
I was like, I didn't think to announce it. I guess I thought I told him.
Always.
I don't know why the video is so slow.
Just because.
Oh, Reese, you get the crossover art.
Okay, so
Ooh.
we should probably talk about it later, but Ray asked an interesting question because he backed yours physically and he backed mine digitally. So I don't know. Are we both sending our own prints to people, or like how would that? I hadn't even thought. We should probably think about that.
Oh.
That's not that big a deal.
Well, I mean, in that case, I should send it because
Okay.
if they backed mine physical, I'm the one that's fulfilling things.
Yeah, well, that's what I
But if
figured.
they
I
technically
didn't know
backed
if-
both.
Yeah. Alrighty then.
Reese is
It's
getting
funny.
special stuff.
Well, my campaign ends first, but Corissa will fulfill first.
Yeah. Sorry. But yes,
Oh.
I will be sending out prints to yeah, Ray will just have to suck it up. He didn't do physically on mine, so whatever.
Well, he'll just have to wait. He'll just have to wait for me to fulfill.
Yeah.
If you fulfill first, that's like you can send the people the ones that are physical, I guess, if you do yours earlier, and then whoever's left, I can do. That's I don't know.
Yeah, I can send it. Oh, crap. Yeah, because I just realized that means I can't send. Well, yeah, I figured out. I can't send some right away like I usually do because I have to order the prints.
Oh man, did you mess up?
I hadn't thought of that, but
You can order the prints now.
fine. They have to wait 5 days. They'll live.
I mean, seriously, the prints are pretty quick. Like you can go.
Well, I print them with my comics. Who's here?
Oh.
Hey, that guy. We were just talking about you. Wait, why are you here?
All good things. All good things.
Oh, do you have a pic? I should have posted
Hello.
a picture of the print. It's in my updates. Will go to the update.
I have it on mine.
Oh, aren't you special?
Did you?
Oh, put it on you.
I hadn't thought of that. I put it in the updates, but
Do you want me to go to the updates?
I don't to see if you could see it. I don't know how it looks there.
I'll see because I'm
it
not
is.
logged in. There we go. Boop, 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 boop.
Not that one.
No, that is the
No.
trading card.
Keep
Oh,
going.
no, that's the one. Scroll down.
That's
Oh,
the
okay,
right
cool,
post.
cool.
It's just not that print. It's
There you
this one.
Oh,
Jealous Raven. I love Jealous Raven. He's my favorite.
Oh,
it's so
we got two of
funny.
the animals. Oh, beat them up.
Yeah, they actually look like they're defending their story, but either one would probably kill. So
Yeah, either one of them would probably just kill everybody on the page.
yeah, so
Like,
I'm
Big
pretty
James would be
sure
there.
I would be the one who wins if I were fighting everybody. I'm just that
actually,
skilled.
I think Anubis would win, or think he
Dang
won.
it.
Well, actually, I wonder if Anubis can control James because he controls the dead and he's undead. So I'm not sure how that works there. But that's actually quite a philosophy thing we have to work out when we do our crossover.
We could do some research.
Yeah,
That would
because-
suck if. Well, actually, it might not be a bad thing. Like they could get chased around by Big James, and Anubis could show up and like control Big James for a hot second. They're like, "Thank you," until he makes Big James fight them again.
You're like, oh, cool! I could do this. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
thank
I'm
you.
excited 'cause,
Oh crap!
later on, Anubis controls the zombies in my story. So he didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, he walks in through a portal, and they just all bow to him, which is going to be my cover, and I'm super excited about it. But yeah, but yeah, that I could see that, and then I could see Anubis just. I don't know. I could see him enjoying that quite, and then have like Croc just sit there chewing on his stick. He's watching it all. They're like, interesting.
Good.
This is Big
Friendly,
James. Are you undead too?
This is Big Oh, you? James Knox? You share the name with the undead bear there. The bear's name is Big James.
Yes. And
Aw.
he's super cool. Random.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I really love this print. So it was my idea to do a print, and the print idea was Laurie's. So she's like, what if
Yeah.
he kissed Seraphina's hand and Draven's jealous? And I was like,
Draven freaks out.
we just love jealous Draven. So in book 3,
so
he's jealous
easy.
the whole entire time, and it's like my favorite part. Like he punches the guy out just for looking at Seraphina. Well,
That's pretty much what's going on.
Yeah, he's not even questioning like what happened. He's just like,
No.
I'm gonna kill everybody.
You touched her, dead. Look at her, dead. Talk to her, dead.
Look in her direction, dead.
Dead.
You thought about her, dead.
Dead.
Yeah.
And
That
apparently
sounds about right.
He just hulks out of his clothes, which I think is hilarious.
Yeah, I just want
Honest.
to point out that was not my idea. That would be my artist's twist on it. I got the print and I was like, oh, he's got no shirt on. Probably hulked out. Like I'm just like don't even know what's going on. But yeah, it worked out great. And it was so, and I'm gonna my artist is like, so first I said I want, what I described. I wanted Jude to be about to kiss Seraphina's hand, and Draven all pissed off. So then he's like working on it, and I was like, oh, I want Anubis and Big James in it, because why the hell not? So I'm thinking he's gonna get mad that I'm adding more work to it. So I'm thinking I have to like bribe him or whatever. So I'm like, would it be okay if you added Anubis and Big James to it? And he goes, yeah, that's cool. And then like an hour later, he's like, I thought this was going to be a boring project, but now this is awesome. I can't stop drawing. I was like, really? Like you thought something I gave you was boring? Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks. Yeah, but he likes Big James and Anubis, so.
Like and subscribe or there will be consequences.
Yeah. You won't wake up.
and not nuggets. But that's a good consequence. Now I want nuggets. Anyway.
Oh, I want nuggets.
I want nuggets too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Back both and we'll send you nuggets.
Yeah. Airmail.
Oh gosh. I was telling people to go visit my friends at New York Comic Con and scream chicken nuggets at them and see what they do. So go to this table, scream chicken nuggets. Thank you.
It sounds like a deal.
Wonder if anybody will do it.
You never know. Loves consequences. Depends on the consequence, but yeah.
True.
Not in our worlds. They're not good.
Nothing good happens in either one of our worlds. So,
I'm surprised you guys are now starting to do a crossover print. I'm like, wait, why haven't you guys done this before?
Laurie, tell her why.
Because
no.
I don't Kickstarter as much as Corissa. So this is the first time we have overlapped a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's all the time, but for whatever reason, where my artist, his time lines up, it just doesn't line up because he does like my book and he does 2 other books. So we have to work around his schedule to make sure he's available too. So
dang. Tell him to step up, be better.
Be better. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, my artist is probably on speed or something. So we're
cocaine.
Yeah,
caffeine.
Something. That's probably why he needs to do it so fast. Both for he's already on speed and he needs the money for the speed. So that's the rumor I'm going to spread now because he's super
has a need for
fast.
speed.
This is how rumors get started.
This is exactly how they get started. So disclaimer, that is not true. But I mean, so 8 is already done and 9 was just laid out. He did every single page, the layout. So like, yeah, we're writing right. I think 10 will be done by the end of the year.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just thinking 10 will be, and then we'll be halfway through book 2.
Nice.
And everyone else has to wait till like April.
Still working on 4.
Yeah, well, you get to keep your house at the end, so don't complain.
Jeez. You will still have a house.
Well, I sold my work van, so we're good.
Oh,
yes,
you
they
did?
So I have 2 vans, and one is absolutely huge. It's like 6 tons, and it has a bathroom in it, and you work in there and all that stuff, and it's awesome. However, I live in Tennessee, and it doesn't fit on most of the roads, and I probably should have figured out being in the Smoky Mountains, but it did, too many hills and driveways and blah, blah, blah. So it was not a good investment. And as a joke, I was on half joke. I was on a grooming website on Facebook, and someone says, "How do you like this particular van?" And I said, "I love working in it, but driving it's difficult, and I would sell it in a heartbeat, and I've only had it for 2 years, and blah, blah, blah." And they're like, "How much?" So I threw out a number that was 10,000 more than I bought it for, and they took it. So I came home and I said to my husband, "Remember when you said you would prefer to not have this van? Problem solved." So like, isn't this a little fast? And I was like, "Do you or do you not want to sell this thing and never drive it again?" He's like, "No, I do." Well, it's just a little fast. I was like, "It'll take a month or so. It'll take weeks to get through." And it did. And then he was mad that it was taking so long. So I was like, you know what? Can't win. But yeah,
we're all patient here.
Yeah, we sold it, and we had to buy an old new van in Florida, which my husband is going to pick up next Thursday.
Hey, Floridian humidity is going to kill him.
Yeah. So he has to drive that thing back. So that'll be fun. But yeah, so I now save $2,000 a month in payments, which I can use on my comics. So
yes.
Yeah.
Save money, live better. Selling your van.
I'm not saving any money. I'm just I'm just spending it somewhere else.
That's funny.
That's honestly life, though.
Yes, it is.
You're gonna be living in a van
down by the
river.
Actually, that's like the in thing now, is being in a van down by the river. So I just want to point that out. Like, everyone does it, and there's mini homes. Yeah. I would die
by a river.
The tiny homes.
This room alone wouldn't fit in a mini home. So
no.
I have so much junk in here that, and my plushies.
It's like, where would you even pack your extra stuff? Like, where do your Christmas decorations go? You know
I actually groomed. I groomed for somebody in a mini home. And I knew her in a big home, and a huge home. So I was like, "How is this going down to the small home?" She's like, "It's very freeing." I was like, "You look bored." I was like, what do you do all day? I have 1,000 hobbies and 1,000 things I could be doing, and I'm still bored. So,
like reading Worthy Chaos.
Yes.
And maybe some Pale Rider.
That's a good hobby to have.
I like them both. I have all of Laurie's books. I have all of Carissa's books. Yes. Laurie is
finally back to Pale Rider. Finally got some funds.
Yay.
Back in digital.
That's okay. Hey,
yeah.
Man. That's perfect. Follow the story. That's what we want.
Yeah.
It's both stories are very good. Actually, I like having both because digitally I can read them anywhere, and then I also like having it to hold. So to hold.
But sometimes you get like a really nice cover, and you don't want to touch it too much. Maybe touch it once, and that's it. If you open it at all. And that's what the digital is great for, because you can get like the fancy cover or get it graded or blah blah, and don't have to open it and still read the story digitally.
How dare you, dead guy?
I'm doing this all wrong. What about reading is not a hobby? In which context are you? What else would it be? You have to
profession.
Is it a business?
Is it a chore?
Yeah. Yeah, what is it? Actually, I haven't read a novel in years. I should read a novel.
Same.
Okay,
I just bought one. I still haven't read it.
I read my novel. I have a whole bookshelf here. Again, wishing through obnosis that I would get it. But it does not work. Yes, but it does not work that way. Unfortunately, I don't know any of these books.
You know what I want to do? I want to print our books as novels and do the book binding. I think that would be a really fun hobby to have.
What's book binding?
Where you print the pages, you fold the pages, you put them in order, you, I don't know, you put them You stitch them together. You do the actual binding, like the leather binding in the interior, the hardcover.
I remember researching about that. I'm like, yo, I
Yeah.
can put my single issues, boom, as a trade paperback, and I can choose any cover I want.
Right. You can make the cover. You could take like a soft cover trade paperback and turn it into a hardcover.
Well, then why did I buy 500 hardcovers? So
Because
that
you
doesn't
actually
work.
have to do it. That's the problem.
Does anyone ever
You're
actually-
making
Nobody
it.
wants to do 500 of them. They want to do like one.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of things I want. I have too many things I want to try. There's this, like, I go through the cons and I look at all the merch that people have, and of course I want more merch.
Of
There's
course.
this, have you seen the art where there's like nails in a board and then like the string goes across in colors and your pictures there?
Yeah, I know how to do. I've done those.
Okay, you've done everything. You're gonna have to show me how to do that because I want to do it.
Now we're teaching.
Yeah,
my sister-in-law loves Transformers, so I did Optimus Prime in different colors. Like it's in embroidery thread. You can make really nice ones. But yeah,
Yeah,
you have
I
to
just
nail
went
in
to
the
a
thing.
Comic-Con up to I don't know how long it's been, up to 3 years since my last one, and I'm
My
like,
confession.
embroidery, interesting.
It sounds like a confession. It's been 3 years since my last con, and I promised to go more.
It's because I haven't had enough money, or I missed the days because it keeps on going to my spam, and I'm like, thanks, thank you. All the stuff I want goes into spam. Every spam I have is in my inbox.
Every update from Laurie's apparently went to my spam.
I think all my updates went to everybody's spam.
I consciously ignore most updates except
Do
for
you
Laurie.
send?
and
I
then
mean, I
realized
feel
that
like
was
those updates just go immediately in the trash.
probably.
It depends. Sometimes for me, it goes into the trash, and sometimes it doesn't, and then it'll pop up right in my face. So I'm like, whoa, an update. Cool.
No,
I know. I
realized
try to
haven't
cram
had-
as much information into like the email, like the line, the one line that everybody sees in their email. That's where I try to put as much information as possible, because at least they'll see that before they delete it.
Yeah.
Dear
Dear
Father,
Father,
it's been 3 years since my last
Yes,
Comic-Con. Do 3 Hail Supermans and 2 Justice Leagues.
fair.
Amen.
Sega.
Yeah.
Sega. There you go.
Yes. Anyway, yeah, I don't do good at pitching. Laurie does good at pitching. You can just go to Laurie's story.
No, no.
You do good at pitching.
All right, fine.
There was a show we were on. I pitched Carissa's and then I pitched my own. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing it again.
You weren't supposed to pitch mine. I never asked you to.
I
You
know.
had
I was
fun
just like,
yourself,
let's have fun.
but that's not fun to me.
Work.
Apparently not.
It would be fun if I was good at it like Laurie, but Laurie pitches her own really well, and I would just screw it up because I do not pitch well.
Then you're not hired for this baseball team. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that too. Don't forget
There's
to
no
recommend.
crying in baseball.
Yes. Anyway, so everyone here already knows my story, but thought it was just, it is. What do you mean? Thought it was Corissa and Laurie tonight. Yeah, we're here.
It is Corissa and Laurie.
We're not here.
Don't
You don't actually
confuse
see
me.
us.
Yeah, don't confuse me because are we not here? I'm pretty sure we're here. Laurie's
There's
here.
now time for comic book ASMR.
Oops, I almost banned him. Oh, shoot.
Oh, you're like banned.
What?
Oh, really?
She's been on another one of mine a few months ago.
I'm on all of
Hello,
yours.
Foxy Doctor.
Poor Bianca has to put up with me like every single time.
Every
Like
single
every
campaign.
Every other month I'm here. But yeah, anyway, for anyone that doesn't know, it is Buffy the Vampire Slayer versus or meets Supernatural and Silent Hill in the Resident Evil world with Good Omens and Evil Dead thrown in. Or Romeo and Juliet in Hell. Whichever one you want.
Or all of the above.
Or all the above. It is all the above. And for book 2, I'm gonna have all the artists from above. So there's that. And yeah, there's 6 issues out. This is the 7th and final issue in book 1. And anyone that likes Buffy, because James says he likes Buffy, the Buffy artist from the comics for I think Carl Moline will be doing a cover for issue 10. 9. Damn it. What's I don't even know what issue I'm on. 9.
11 billion.
No, he's
Yeah,
doing
11
9
million
because
is accurate.
he has to be 9 because he is doing the man-eating plant, and that is the only issue it's in, so he had to do that.
He's a 9. Maybe he's a 10. Maybe he's
it
a
looks
10.
like a 10 to me, but anyway, yes, it's Buffy Supernatural and all that. Anyway, this is the final book. It is 38 pages and same price, but it's 38 pages of story. I'm sure there's like 2 extra pages in there, but it's 38 pages of story. And I know this because I just kept writing, but I tried to make it shorter. I think it started as 46, and then I was like,
let's cut some out. Your own editor. Boop, boop, boop.
Oh, I didn't edit anything out. I just changed it. Like I was like, they could say this together or this and that and whatever. There's a lot that happens. A lot of things get answered. A lot of questions get created. You've got all the characters. You have Angel, Demon, Anubis, Croc the Hellhound. I gotta stop saying his name because nobody knows his name. So either I'm gonna have her say his name in book 2 or something, or I just have to stop saying his name is Croc. His name is Croc from the spinoff. This is him. It's already sold, the plushie, but it sold really quick. My friend bought it, so there.
No, I didn't put you in the full screen.
No, please don't. I'm fine. No need to look at that much of me. There is one more Anubis before they're sold out. There are two more skeleton birds left before they're sold out. Merman is already sold out. And hi to somebody. I don't know who that was.
Black Phoenix.
Hi. And yeah, so they are, it's you follow Seraphina, who's an angel descendant, and Draven, who's a demon descendant, and they are trying to survive against their fathers, the angel and the demon that you see there on the cover. And they are after her to try to get the angelic weapon that she was created from so that they can tip the scales of heaven and hell in either one's favor. And the father has another reason for it. But he's using the resources of heaven and the war as an excuse. So that is why. And pretty much they fight in this town that's like Silent Hell. It's being merged with hell. It's got Anubis and what? Oh. So in my house, we stop at the one where she's in the asylum, and it shows that she actually is in real life. And everything in Buffy is in her head. Spoiler alert from like 20 years ago. So that is the one that
spoilers. I didn't see it yet. Oh my god.
But anyway, nobody ever talks about that freaking episode. That should have been like the end all be all episode. I mean, I don't know. That's pretty cool that she's in an asylum just thinking that everything's going on. Anyway, random. Anyway, don't distract. I'm so ADD with these comments here. Anyway, there are hellhounds and Anubis and zombies and ghosts, zombie mermen. Oh, our vampires, the Clotters, are in there. And yeah, we have some cool covers if you want to scroll down to show some covers. Or not.
What time did you have to leave today?
8.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I can leave now.
Like, oh, bye. Click.
Yeah, I can leave now.
No.
I thought that happened. No, I was like mid-sentence, and the guy's like, "Oh, we're out of time." Like he didn't tell me how much time there was, and it was like apparently a 30-minute show. So it was like, "Oh, he's like, we're out of time," and he just cut me off mid-sentence. So you can just tell me to shut up and hang up on me. It's fine.
The hardest ones are like the 15-minute ones. They're like,
oh
15
my
minutes. And I was like, I'm going to have to talk really fast. So
Yeah,
It's impossible to do 15 minutes. I even tried doing 30 minutes and it ended up being 45 to an hour no matter how much I try. It's just impossible.
Yep.
Yeah, and every single time it's been short. I think there's been at least 4 that were 20 minutes or less. They always have like 19 questions. Like it takes
Like,
me
how
19
is that
minutes to
possible?
answer one question.
I know. And I was like, well, I have comic books, I got riddles, and I got this, and I do all this, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, is
But then
14
again, I've been
minutes
on a
and 30
show.
seconds.
I was on a show for 2 hours and we didn't once talk about my comic until the last 10 minutes. So I guess either way. So
That's terrible too.
that was exhausting. So anyway,
Be
you can scroll down.
grateful to creators.
You could scroll down.
I am scrolling.
And this
Oh,
is a
this
really
is a
cool.
good cover.
It's a great cover, and nobody gives it any love because the next cover is so good. I should just do 2 covers. But anyway, that's the angel and demon, their fathers fighting, and then we have this cover. And
It'd be funny if
Laurie
we
and
just
I are at war.
what if we just re-release the angel and demon cover and just change it to 8? Would anybody notice?
Probably not. No one would notice. So Laurie and I are at war. She likes the artistic scratches on the cover here. And if you scroll down, you could see the right one, which is the clear, no scratches.
My eyes, it burns.
So I went to Twitter because we couldn't decide. I went to Twitter and Facebook because usually Lori is the deciding factor. If she agrees with me, then I usually do it. And if she doesn't agree with me, I'm just like, fine, I don't want to think about it anymore. But I really like the no scratches one. So I went to I went to both of them with 5,000 followers on each end, and they were split down the middle. Like super adamant on either side. Not just like scratches, no scratches. They had paragraphs of why scratches or no scratches.
Thank you, Steph.
I'm glad I didn't do that. I voted for scratches because scratches are the best.
Scratches is the way to go.
Well, that's great and all, but which one's winning? Actually, which one is winning?
I haven't looked.
Before I say it,
Scratches was losing for a little bit, but
it was.
I was so
Okay,
disappointed.
Scratches is on 3, and it's catching up because no scratches is 5, and then the rest people bought both. So, but I do have to check my add-ons because if they
I do remember people saying that they would get both.
well, you can get both because then I still win. So, yeah, team no scratches, go dead guy. So yes.
No. You guys don't know art.
Look how bright and shiny it is. Screw art.
Yes, but the older looking kind of feel is what makes it awesome possum.
That was one of the arguments. Yes. And then I had the other argument where it's a dark story, so you got the darkness of the forest there. Yeah. Oh,
it does look more ominous.
Scroll back up. I want to see. Scroll back up so we could see the scratches. So that's no scratches. This is scratches.
See what I mean? Reminds me of like a 9 Inch Nails CD.
Also, it looks like the glass. The glass.
The other one looks like glass. It looks like a mirror,
which is made out of glass. So I'm still right.
You are true.
Yeah. Anyway, so you can go in and pick your vote by buying one of them or just telling us.
I want this one just for attractiveness. Thank you.
Yeah. See,
there's lots of muscles, man. There's like 12 packs everywhere. Well, then I guess
I'm sorry, but I am anti-censorship. So, like, what's going on here? This is infringement on my free speech and my rights.
So apparently, I have to tell my artist when a character has clothing. Apparently, because I did not tell him what he's wearing, so he just made him naked.
I didn't know that. That's hilarious.
Yes, he just made him naked, and I didn't realize it until I printed it out. I'm like, oh, he has no clothes. But he magically is covered in that area at all times. Where no matter
there's always a darkness.
Yeah. I did not do this. I did not censor. I did not make him naked.
I don't think he has clothes on in the 8 cover either.
He never has clothes.
No, he doesn't.
In Jonas's. In the 8 cover, he's not wearing clothes either.
I'm saying Jonas didn't put clothes on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why. Jonas in issue 3 when he first arrived.
There's no clothes there, but there's no clothes here either.
Yeah. Jonas makes him with no clothes, and this guy went by what Jonas had, so no clothes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The best type of clothes.
Well, Fox is right. Technically, a demon would be. I mean, he has no shame. So
He cares not. Yeah.
he doesn't really care.
Naked men sells comics? I don't know.
Never.
It's usually the naked chicks.
That is not a thing.
Yeah.
That's what I said one time.
Girls,
I looked at a campaign and I said, okay, I see all the chicks in bikinis. Where are the guys in swimsuits? Hello? And I'm the only girl in the chat. And I'm like, never mind. Don't listen to me.
Fine.
Yeah. So anyway, Reese is like, he's all for it. I'm just saying it was not intentional to be naked. But in all fairness, I wouldn't know what to put him in because the angel has like a, what is that, a tunic? I don't even know what that is. No, tunic goes, I don't know what it is. But,
it's a Wonder Woman skirt.
Yeah, there you go. So I guess he didn't want to put the demon in the same thing. So he's just like, naked. Yeah, so that's that. And there's Hellhound and Croc, the Hellhound, and Anubis. Stalking.
I love the Hellhound.
Do you think at some point the angel should be like, will you please put on some clothes? It's like, been
He will now.
Your dung for a millennium. Can you please put it away?
Damn it, he will now. I would have had him say it at the end of this because they were like bantering back and forth, and he's just like, I don't know, he's just being a dick all around. And then he's like, I hate you, right? And he's like, that's my favorite thing about you. So yeah. But yeah, and then originally Jonas had the angel saying shit, and I was like, no, that was the demon in the script. And yeah, he's like, but he's looking the other way. I was like, they're both looking the other way. What's the difference? But yeah, the demon curses all the time. So
of course,
yeah. So in this fight, they're actually causing what they didn't want to cause, and that's why they're saying shit. They were actually trying to stop what was about to happen, and then they were fighting about who's going to stop it, and instead they caused it. So
and it was like the curse word, and he's like, crap.
So yeah. So and then this is past art. And
love the art, so pretty.
We have 2 tiers that are sold out. The zombie merman statue is sold out, and the Hellhound is sold out. But we have lots of other stuff. Naked man plushie. No, but we have a barefoot straight jacket zombie plushie coming. So
ooh,
yeah, we have two plushies. We have at least 2 plushies for book 2. We have the giant salamanders, which is Laurie's favorite, and we have the zombies in a straitjacket. And my plushie creator asked me if I wanted working straitjackets, and I was like, if you can do that, I would absolutely love that. Yeah. So there's the Anubis. There's one left.
You're banned, Reese.
No, I agree with Reese. I think naked women are definitely more fun to look at. Sorry.
Well, maybe they should be drawing better naked men then.
Yeah.
Men always like, look at this glory, and they're like, no.
Dead guy's like, I want a straight jacket dead. That would be January 8th. You can get him.
And I haven't seen this one. I haven't seen this plushie yet.
That's the one that's sold.
This was the first time, and this is Croc. I'll probably have him again in book 2. He was just a test to see who likes. Like the merman, the zombie merman didn't sell that well. So I guess he wasn't
because they're turds.
Yeah. So he didn't. But the
skeleton bird,
the skeleton bird sold right away. So I added 2 more, and the Hellhound sold out right away. Anubis is a little slower, but he's got 1 left. Well, I did have 8 of him, so not really slower. But
can I say something real quick?
Always. What? You said quick. You didn't say quiet.
Salamanders. That is all.
Salamander.
There's a salamander plushie coming in January 8th as well. Also, maybe a salamander bat, which I don't know what I would call that. A salbatty. I don't know. Whatever. Slatty.
Salamander.
He is a salamander with a dragon's tail with horns and bat wings and fangs.
So I haven't kaiju.
Dragamander. Something like that.
Batted salad dragon.
I'm literally just adding it to the story so that I can make a plushie because I want one. So I haven't decided
how
if it's
this
going to be red
starts.
eyes or no eyes. Lori wants no eyes, and I want red eyes like a vampire bat. So
Your chat has
Poll,
decided
poll,
that your
poll.
next issue, everyone will be naked.
alrighty
Yes.
then. There's 2 left topless covers. Actually, I don't even know if there's 2 left. There was 2 left topless covers in the secret
Was there?
add-ons from last issue. I only bought 10. They'll never be made again. Salamanders are definitely unappreciated.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. Me like a salamander.
Yeah.
We got the prints and the pins. Is I forgot. Is the crossover print talked about in the campaign as well?
No, because I'm an idiot.
Ah.
But I will add it. I will
There's
add
only
it.
4 days left, so need it.
It's in an update. You're the one that took forever to post it. I've been live since I don't know, but 8 days. So you could have done it any of
Does
those 8.
not all revolve around me.
It all is about you. What?
It all revolves around me. I'll be
Yes,
a
right.
narcissist for today.
Yes, that's correct.
All right, we got is the trade paperback next issue?
I don't know. It's whenever it arrives. It's a hardcover.
How many issues are in the trade paperback again?
7.
7. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. And this is the 7 issue. So
Yeah. It'll be 222 pages. Yeah, because they're separated in books.
Wow.
So book 1 is 7 issues. Book 2 was 7 and it's now 6. So the last issue is 58 pages because I want to be done for Halloween. And book 10 at the moment, no, book 10. Book 3 at the moment is 10 issues, but I don't know how impatient I will be. So we will see if they will be all merged into like one large one. I don't know anymore. So
You call that an omnibus?
I'm actually surprised that this campaign wasn't for the trade paperback. Like instead of the 7 individual, it's boom 1 through 7 already.
Because I don't put a Kickstarter for anything that isn't done or in hand.
Or I thought you would wait for it.
I don't wait for anything, so I'm waiting for the hardcover. But when the hardcover comes, it's going to be available for 1 week, and then you'll have to wait till next year if you want it. So we'll see.
That
I have to make sure the quality is good. I have to make sure the quality is perfect before I make a Kickstarter.
True. Right.
I do the opposite of everything I suggest everyone else does.
Don't follow Corissa. Don't
do as I say, not as I do.
Not as I do.
Yes.
Right. Boop, boop, boop. For anybody who does not know, thank you.
Yeah.
So we got perks. We got issue 1, both black and white in color, $5. We have issue 7 PDFs, and also both black and white in color for $5 each.
Every tier has a PDF, just so you know.
Yes.
So and black and white in color PDF. Also, the stretch goal 1 has been passed, so you also get 20 PDF issue 1s, and they're all amazing PDFs, all amazing indie creators, and it's 4 new issues, and I got no math skills. 16 old ones for returning people. So,
this one's pretty.
Yes.
And so we have issue 1 plus goodies for $10. Issue printed, and then we have issue 7 printed, regular cover, $10. We have issue 7 variant A cover, $15. Wait, this was a cover A? I thought the other one was cover A.
The other one's a regular cover, and I'll fight everyone to the death who says otherwise.
Okay, making sure. And then
I did not know that it's because I say variant A, but apparently you're supposed to say cover A. So for the last 7, it's been regular cover and variant A. So now I'm stuck in eternity in this. So
you're good.
Die with this flaw in my system.
No, it's not flawed. It's not. All right, we got issue 7, cover B, $15. Sorry, variant B. Yes. We got variant C, also $15. That's for the no scratches one. Boo. And then we have issues 1 through 7, catch up PDFs only, both with and without color, $20. We got a mini catch-up issues for 1 through 3 printed plus goodies, $25. Then we got issue 7 regular cover plus Anubis bookmark, $29. We got $39 for issue 7 print variant B mini Lego. I almost said logo.
Yeah, that's the Anubis, and he comes with a 3D staff that we printed out.
Oh, I let go.
See, he's
there you go.
it. Yeah,
so cute.
All
right, we got issue 7 printed with 3 main covers, $45. Catch-up issues 1 through 7 printed and PDFs, $59. Also $59 for issue 7 regular cover with a 3D Anubis. Issue 7 regular cover with a 3D Anubis, $59. Oh my gosh. Oh, right over here. And then we have issue 7 regular cover, Skeleton Bird, for $85. We also have issue 7 regular cover plus Anubis plushie for $95. And I keep letting go. And then we have issue 7 variant C metal covers, which I keep forgetting you guys have, for $95. And of course, we have the Sarah and Draven. Sarah. Wait, was her name always pronounced Sarah?
Corissa? Did Corissa freeze? Hello. Oh no. It's Sarah and Draven. That's how you pronounce their names. I don't know what happened to Corissa. I thought she was listening intently. Apparently she
Me too.
and disappeared. So
she's
sad.
Good. She has like 2 minutes anyway, so I wanted to breeze through it. Right, so we got this for $150. We have $175 for issue 7 regular cover plus a tall Anubis. We have $255 of metal catch up 1 through 7 metal covers. And then we have the issue 7 regular cover plus the Hellhound plushie, which is out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then we also have this one, which is sold out for the Zombie Merman. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is it for Corissa's.
I like the speed you had at the end. You're like, we will get this done. We will get it done. And then, there goes Corissa. But hey, we still got it done.
Yeah. Why did I stop sharing the screen? I could have just shared the other one without stopping it. No. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Is it though?
It is.
Okay, if you say so. Woo! All right. And of course, I'm guessing we can play your video.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
We really have no idea.
Oh, gosh.
Hi, everyone. I'm Laurie Calcaterra. I am the writer-creator of the all-new Western apocalypse comic book series, Path of the Pale Rider. What's this? Really? Apparently, I'm going to be joined by recently deceased news reporter Ellie Brock from WDED Channel 13. Why are we? Hello,
hey, it's me in the morning.
How are you? You good feel? But I'm sorry, moving on. In Path of the Pale Rider, your body can die, but your soul or your energy doesn't leave your body upon death. Your brain rots in your skull, leaving you confused, forgetful, violent, not yet, or detached, whatever. People, animals, insects, we're all stuck here together. There is no death, only decay. Did you tell them about Big James? Yeah, I didn't get that far. Big James is a giant undead bear, people. Can I finish? I would like... Oh, he is terrifying. Leave your eye alone. So in issue 1, we follow Jude St. Clair 10 years into the apocalypse. He meets Big James. Consequences!
Yeah.
Issue Jude St. Clair goes to the town of Santa Claus looking for information, and he picks a fight and consequences.
Yeah.
Please stop doing that.
Please stop doing that. That's what she says.
Issue 3, we jump all the way back in time to the beginning, the day that Death went missing, and consequences.
Frick yeah.
I mean, I guess you can say that. It's just that
Favorite
I
character.
can't really show you too much
Thanks.
of issue number 4 without spoilers, because we're still dealing with what happened at the end of the last issue. What? You killed Jude? Only I didn't say that. I can't believe you killed him off. That's your main character. This is how rumors get started. It's not. Who would do such a thing? What's wrong with you? My eye, it feels weird. Stop touching it. It's going to fall out. That would be funny. No, that would be disgusting. Our art team on issue number 4 is our very own Mark Philo on pencils and inks, and of course Matt Chambers, who joined us on colors.
He has a lovely mustache.
Ellie, do you want to tell people who the variant artists are? Lacey Cougar and
Oh, I love her glasses.
Yeah, she's awesome.
And me. No, you didn't make a cover. No, the last cover is a sketch cover so that people can get their own original Big James from their favorite artist. I just wanted to feel. Oh dear God. Path of the Pale Rider is a fan interactive experience.
Don't you hate when your eyeball comes out and it's just itchy?
It's just terrible.
There are short films that enrich the story where you can interact with the world. You can find us just about everywhere. We're on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads, and all of our videos, our short films are on YouTube. If you want to participate in
Oh, dang, you got TikTok now?
I'm gonna keep
I
going
do.
here. New to the campaign are trucker hats. There's an updated surprise reward, and the new Funko Pop will be Callie St. Clair.
We
which
have
is, of
Funko
course, Jude
Pops,
St. Clair's
people.
mom. Don't forget, we are building a poker deck in the
poker
stretch
deck.
goals, so we're going to continue. We unlocked the King of Hearts last campaign, and I'm hoping that we could unlock like 2 or 3 cards this time. And if you're new to Path of the Pale Rider, don't worry. I always have a catch-up tier looking for the catch-up bottle, and that's where you can get caught up on everything that we've done so far. I think that's it. Thank you in advance for your support. Thank you for supporting Indie. And Ellie, any last words you want to say? Chicken nuggets.
Frick yeah. Oh, dang it. That's where the reference is.
I quit.
Thanks, Ellie. Thanks, TJ. Yeah, we are definitely horror, Western, apocalypse, all sorts of things. Ooh, we're only $8 away from getting to the next stretch goal. So Path of the Pale Rider, death has been broken. So your body can die, but your soul doesn't leave your body upon death. Okay, so you're a zombie, but you're not. And I know this looks like a horde of zombies trying to eat a dude, but they're rioting because of the stuff that's happened in the previous issues. That you're not trying to eat people. You don't crave brains, but your brain rots in your skull, your body rots. So you get forgetful, you can get violent, detached. It hits everybody differently. So you're you in the beginning, and then you become more chaotic and dangerous as time goes on. So that's what we're going to see in issue 4. We've been in the wild. We've seen how terrible it is 10 years into the apocalypse. Issue number 3, we jumped back in time, and you got to see how everything kind of happened, how it all shut down. Because Jude St. Clair is actually an EMT and a young man in issue number 3 living at home with his parents. So they're glued to the TV, watching the news. There's riots, there's, the famine. Because again, if nothing can die, and this is not just people, it's animals, insects, fish, right? We have a food problem, we have a famine, because I eat meat, and here's the problem with this. Okay, you do too? Okay. So if you kill a cow, but you go to butcher it, it's still moving. Cows are really big. It's really
It's true.
difficult to break down a cow if it doesn't want to be broken down. You see what I mean? And even if you were able to grind the beef into, like, let's say it's a hamburger patty, it's still moving while you eat it. Yay, extra hero. Hello. I don't know about
He's
you, but I don't
new.
like my chicken nuggets to move. So meat is definitely a problem. And then people are like, well, then become a vegetarian. That's it. We'll just eat, yeah, holy cow for sure, right? But we'll just eat vegetables. Well, if pesticides don't work on insects, because even though they're technically dead, but they don't know, bugs are dumb. They're not going to know that they're dead, so they're going to continue eating. So now we have a major food shortage all around. Water is contaminated because the undead things are still swimming around instead of sinking to the bottom. You know what I mean? And decomposing where
Yes.
they're supposed to. They're getting into places they're not supposed to. Yeah. So you get to see all that happen in issue 3. And then the government always does what the government does, is make things worse. And they start passing laws about what the undead can do and can't do. Like, should you be able to drive a car, own a weapon, own property, vote?
Get
You know what I
paid.
mean? Yeah, do work. So they make decisions for this group, and eventually they force everybody to wear devices where we can now tell the difference between living and dead, because it shows off the heartbeat. So you'll see those pop up. I call it a disc. It's just a circular uh, um, mechanism on like a bandolier that they wear, and it's green for living, and it'll have like the EKG line, and it has a speaker, so it actually emits sound. So it'll have the heartbeat for the living, and then when you are undead, it's just red and it flatlines and it alarms, and it won't stop alarming until you either bust it or you find it a heartbeat, and then it will beat again. So yeah, so the government does that, and then eventually it becomes illegal to be undead in a living community. They make a police force called the Undead Collection Unit. The collectors come and they disappear you. Oh, hey Pops, what's up? So you could be just trying to continue on in your undead life, and there's a knock on the door. There's like seven dudes in tactical gear, and they just come get you and they take you. So, hey yo. So yeah,
Ayo.
that's what we're getting to in issue number 4, is the very much conflict between the undead and the living is coming to a head. You know what I mean? The undead started out as a minority, but as time goes on, they become the majority because nothing can die anymore. So
Right. I just got a message from Corissa. Her power went out, so she couldn't contact anybody due to no power.
oh no, Corissa is cursed.
Ah. And I was like, don't worry. We made sure to get through your
Oh,
entire
yeah.
perks before 8 o'clock anyway. So we are good. We're Gucci.
Hopefully she can hop on her next show.
Oh no. I hope so too. Because like
Yeah.
for a second, mine was actually going a bit wonky and you were cutting out, and I'm like, oh frick,
Oh
not
no.
today. It was
Hopefully
crazy raining.
everybody caught everything I said. So yeah, so this cover that you're looking at is Marco de Fio's A cover. And now I do it the right way. Sorry, Corissa. A cover. My main question is there an undead and living romance? There can be. There definitely can be. Things that used to be taboo are probably less taboo in this world. You're gonna see in issue number 4, our protagonist, his name is Jude St. Clair, and he's going to be interacting with a large group of undead people. You kind of see how that goes. But yes, that can happen. Is it a main part of the story? Not really, but it can happen in the world. Is Corissa there? Oh, didn't play the electric bill. No, stop. Yes, she did.
This is actually not true. It is. It's the more money you got, the more money goes to actually making the next product than yourself. Unless it's for like bills and stuff, then you'll get that stuff done too. But then, of course, the next project
Oh, are you talking about my Kickstarter? Yeah, and all this
for
money
like
goes to the
indie
project.
crowdfunding indies in general. From what I've been
Yeah,
told.
everything it's expensive to make comic books. It's expensive. And then when I had to explain to somebody like how the money all goes, right? The living dead girl is hot. Oh, from my last issue, Paris Hilton. I don't know if it's Paris Hilton though. Necrophilia gonna be real happy in that world. Yes, actually, last issue we had a not suitable for work cover just so I could talk about that. Like what happens to this now population of it's probably mostly women that are going to be affected because I'm sorry, dudes, once you're dead, your heart isn't beating anymore. Things aren't going to stand up. But there's always more lube, sadly. So that's a conversation we had around last issue. So, but if we keep scrolling down, we'll get to those as well. But we
I
can
went
start
from
scrolling.
laughing to sad laughing.
I'll be strippers. Yep. You see right here, this is a GIF, so you can kind of see some of the art, interiors of what
Oh, okay. I was so confused. I looked away and I saw it change, and I'm like, I don't remember going
There you
down.
go. See, so this is where the interiors of issue 3. I warned people about issue 4 because if you haven't read, but we're gonna show you. Here's where issue 4 picks up. This is one of Jude's family members who has passed in their sleep and has woken up dead. And at this point in the story, it is illegal to be undead in a living community. So, did the neighbors see him? I don't know. There's going to be
Snitches.
consequences.
Gonna be
But
get
there you go. There's
snitches.
kind of an idea. There's Big James.
I love Big James.
So, like issues 1 and 2 are very much Western. In the apocalypse, issue 3 and 4 are back in the past. Illegal zombies. This is true. This is definitely true. Damn, I was staring up guy in life now. Nothing stands.
Of course, all the joke
Sorry.
starts coming in.
That is gross. What if you die hard? I don't know. I don't think it stays that way after rigor mortis is done. Why, thank you. I will just keep talking. You just keep enjoying it. I should do ASMR. I wonder if that would be a good move for me on my TikTok. I could just talk.
Zombie related ASMR. Let's go.
Right? So, the story again, if you like things like Book of Eli, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, The Walking Dead, and some Cocaine Bear sprinkled on top, that's kind of where we roll. I mean, if you like other things like Red Dead Redemption and Fallout video games, again, that's where we are. It's very
I
much
love that you added
apocalypse.
Cocaine Bear, and I'm like, oh, the
Yeah.
movie just came out, and of course you're gonna add the Cocaine Bear.
I wrote this in 2018, so we actually predate Cocaine Bear, but
It's
we
true.
were doing issue number 3, and Cocaine Bear came out, and one of our covers was this beautiful yellow with like a red splash and a big James, and that premiered the same day that it opened up in theaters, and I was like, this is just great timing for us. So, thank you. Yes, we haven't even gotten into all the crazy stuff that we do to explore the world. I take that as a compliment. Thank you. The Last of Us is amazing. I love that game. I thought the HBO series was great, but whispering.
I think Big
Cocaine
James
Bear just wants a hug and your face. He will take your face as a souvenir. I know it's like people love Anubis and Carissa's book, and people love Big James in my book, but neither one of them are particularly cuddly and nice. They just want to kick your ass.
Yeah, my kind of people.
Yeah, Carissa's like, you need to do a Big James plushie. So that is that'll be coming.
Yes.
So we all need to give Big James a hug. There's our little pitch, just kind of what I told you guys. I love this. I want this as a tattoo someday. That's actually one of the interior pages from the Choose Your Own Adventure book that we have. You get to put on the hat and the boots and walk around the apocalyptic West and run bounties to try and get people, and 99.9 guaranteed a gruesome death. I think I outdid myself when I wrote some really, really nasty deaths for everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But it's a blast to do that. So I highly recommend adding that on if you get a physical tier. It's always going to be available because it's just a blast. You meet some really gnarly characters in there. Next section is my update section. For people that have backseat, see, I posted the crossover print, Corissa, so people can see. And I put a link so people could go check out her campaign. So if you've backed Path and you want to go check out Worthy Chaos, I highly recommend it. And once you read the stories, you'll understand, like the hilariousness of this image, where it's like Jude just is a nice guy and he's a ladies' man, and he has a soft spot for pretty ladies. And Draven, of course, wants to smash his skull into smithereens for looking, speaking, thinking of Seraphina.
Was the face on the moon on purpose?
Yes, it's a skull on the moon, the blood moon. It's really cool. It turned out
gave
great.
me Casey Jones vibes, and I said, "Oh,
yeah, heck yeah, I see it."
So some of you guys missed the first campaign we talked about with Corissa Grant of Worthy Chaos. So over here is Laurie's book and characters, and over here is Corissa Grant's books and characters, which is not really zombie related, but is a lot of undead related as well, with angels, demons, not zombies technically, but kind
She
of
has zombies. She has zombies coming. Yeah, she has a ton of zombies coming, actually. So,
I heard they were not a big part of the story, right?
well, I mean, same thing with mine. Like, they're there, but it's not like they're trying to eat you. They're more like they're a part of the world, which is a problem. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Random. Sorry, you left at a weird time. Corissa had to leave at 8. I mean, her power went out before 8 o'clock, but she had to leave at 8 anyway, so it's all good. And of course, if you back both of the books, you get a print. Oh wait, is that only physical or digital?
Someone has to get a physical somewhere in order for us to ship it to you. If you get digital, then I don't think you qualify. We have to ship you something.
It's true. I don't know why I hope that even if I got digital, I would get the print.
Send you a digital print? I don't know. We are building a poker deck in basically all future campaigns, because it's 52 cards, right? So every time we run a campaign, we're going to build more of the poker deck. Last campaign is when Pops Van Zant and I thought of this great idea. And so we unlocked it with 100 backers. So we had like 118 backers last time. So we had one poker card, which was the King of Hearts. This campaign, we said every 50 backers, we will unlock poker cards. So we actually have 2 unlocked poker cards along with multiple other stretch goals that have been unlocked. And we're just about to break another one, which is super cool. I love that one. So, but this is the last one that got unlocked. We also unlocked the Ace of Hearts. So everybody who gets a physical tier will be getting poker cards in the back of their books.
Oh wait, the which tier? Which tier?
Any physical tier. Sorry.
Can I have it as an add-on?
If you want me to mail you poker cards, I can. We unlocked a couple other things. So again, there's the backer goal stretch goals, and then there's like the dollar amount stretch goals. So we've unlocked, I have a PDF bundle like Corissa does. Mine has 15 comics. So that when you back any level, so you got the digital, you can get this too. So the digital bundle, everybody gets it, physical and digital. Okay. So it's an additional 15 comics that gets sent to everybody. And then we unlock the koozies. So physical backers get a koozie and the poker cards. And then $8 more, and we will unlock the slice and dice. which I'll show
Slice
you
and
when we
dice.
scroll down. Yeah. That one's fun. Everybody gets that too. I found these patches. They're actually from our first campaign. It's what the rioters wear on their arms, and it says "Dead outside, still human inside," and that's the disc I was talking about. Well, obviously canceled because they don't want to wear discs. They don't want to be separated from living communities. They just want to be, right? So I had 12 of these left. So if you're interested in getting a little bit of history, I have this one. There's also a new patch that's on the campaign for the collectors. So you can get one of each. But once these are gone, these are gone.
Ooh.
Yep. Here's the bundle I was talking about. So everybody gets these. This is great. Here's the Ace of Hearts that we unlocked. This was the first one we unlocked at 50 backers, which was awesome.
Oh, I love it so much. The designs are so cool.
Thank you. We did new art for the banner this campaign, and I had someone contact me and ask me to make it available. So you can add this onto yours as well. It's for $1. It's just a 4x6 print of the beautiful banner art by Marco DeFio. I love it. It's like Jude in the dark, surrounded by death, fighting his way through. It's pretty meaningful.
Marco gets so much compliments. Compliments to the
It
show.
does. We haven't done cowboy hats yet. We're doing trucker hats this campaign. Cowboy hats are expensive. I don't know.
It's true. I'm not working at a place that sells cowboy hats, and I'm like, $20. Oh my gosh.
No, like a legit cowboy hat is like hundreds of dollars.
Oh, those types. Never mind.
I have a blooper reel to my welcome video. If you want to play, it's just 1 minute and 27 seconds. It's pretty funny.
Yay, we love bloopers.
News reporter Ellie Brock from WDEV Channel 13. Are you okay? I'm okay. I don't have anything for this. No one prepared me for this. That's a hot mess. Someone get her out. Someone come to Ellie. Please. Uh-oh.
Here goes the eye.
Oh. Uh-oh.
The last one is the best one. Look.
Oh, boink. Down here somewhere. I'll find it. I got it.
It's down there looking for it.
Whose idea was this? Bubbles! Back to you. Sugar. Sassafras. Country music.
I agree.
Country music.
Peas and carrots. Caramel corn. Maple syrup. Back to you. Someone come get out. Thank you.
And that is what it's like.
I had a feeling you guys filmed in 2 different places, yeah?
No, well, how I set it up was I had a green screen and I put the 2 chairs next to each other, and I sat in the one chair and filmed as Ellie, and then I sat in the other chair and filmed as myself. What I should have done though is taken the chair out. It should have just been blank space. It would have green screened better if I would have had just blank space next to me. So I learned something, and next time I do it, it'll be even better. So
Nice. And that's what I meant. I'm like, bro, I said 2 different places, and I'm like, no, I know it's the same place.
yeah, I physically moved space so that way, like, I took the film and I cropped half of it. So those two, the film is running side by side, and then I green screened the back. So if that means anything to anybody.
Don't worry, it means something to us.
Okay. This is the last time we're going to be printing issue 1 in black and white. After this campaign, my colorist Matt Chambers is actually coloring issue number 1 right now. If you are in the Path of the Pale Rider Facebook group, I teased a peek of what it looks like in color since he's currently, doing pages. I think he's about 75% done with issue 1. So very cool. How many death puns will be in the comic? More the better. The comic is actually really serious for the most part. I think we had like a pee joke. Jude St. Clair will call people names in ASL. He'll spell out douchebag, and he'll sign things without them realizing what he's doing, which is funny to me. But there's not really jokes per se until, well, I don't know. We kill somebody because it's an inside joke too. I hate the song "In the Ghetto" by Elvis Presley. I hate that song. I cannot stand it. So when I had to kill a dude, he was sitting in the car singing that song, and I smashed him with a frickin' 16-wheeler. So I think that might be a recurring joke. So if people know that that's a pet peeve of mine, so anytime that song comes on, people get smashed. They're just gonna get decimated. But we do a lot. Marco DeFeo has a really funny sense of humor as well. So if you look at some of the art in the background, he cracks me up. In issue number 2, Jude St. Clair goes to a saloon. Now, in the script, I wrote that it used to be a hair salon. Salon. They added an O to it and made it a saloon, right? Because they're not gonna dye hair in the apocalypse, but they will drink. So they took over the space and made it a saloon. But he drew a singing bass on the wall. He has
I love the bass.
framed art of his little signature goblin. In the jail, there's a jail cell that's blown out, and there's a tree. There's a toilet up in the tree. I don't know. He just does funny stuff like that for entertainment. So if you look around in some of the art, there's a lot of cool things that he's hidden in the background that you won't see on the first read. So it's fun time. It's a saloon. Yeah. It was like a salon that they turned into a saloon. They just kept adding O's. They're like, hey, we can drink here now.
Yeah. The more O's, the better.
Right. The more we drink, the more O's we drink more.
Cheerios.
Saloon. Here's our variant covers. So this is cover B by the very talented Lacey Kruger. She has this Peach Momoko style. If people are familiar with Peach, she does a watercolor.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. This one is very much speaking to the death of society and the birth of the new normal. So where things are kind of dying off and things are blossoming. And then the eye is just judging you. There's lots of symbolism in here. There's the collector patch. There's a symbol that is new. You see a lot of this circle with it's a diamond and an X. You'll see that show up a lot throughout, and we've been using that one, but now there's a new symbol on the kukri that is there. So maybe something new is happening in this one. Never know.
Lacey Kruger, my new favorite artist.
And she's a blast. Remember, you were like, I like her glasses. That's her.
Of course, the one with the best glasses has the best art style. I'm just kidding.
Look at this one.
No.
What do we say? Jaw-dropping art? Yes.
Yeah. Don't you hate where your jaw drops all the time when you're trying to...
This is, this is Lauren Gibson's art. And when she and I talked about what was happening in the issue, it's very, making a comment about the undead just want to continue. They just want to be left alone. So here's his dad having a barbecue, but we kind of wanted it to be funny. So this is Lauren's sense of humor, where it was like, she has a hot dog, but she has no jaw. The dude has an apron. It says, hi, hungry, I'm dad. It's just tongue-in-cheek funny. And then, of course, in the background, though, that's that collector's van. So if you've been reading the story, this is actually kind of ominous, because those guys are going to hop out in a second and collect those two, and they're going to disappear. No one knows where they go. So.
Oh. Do, 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 do. Boop.
Gotta have a Western.
That sounds like a restaurant slogan.
Restaurant? What?
Gotta have a Western.
Yes, of course. It's a Western apocalypse. So we have William Russell's cover. We were talking about making this look like old-timey wanted poster, like the sepia tone. But I was like, we gotta have Big James in there. Undead lives matter. See? That's what the chant is. Dead outside, still human inside. Dead outside, still human inside. It's, it's catchy. So we have our own slogans and stuff too. It's fun. Yeah, so this one turned out really good. And then the last one we have is just a sketch cover. I've had a few artists approach me. They want to tackle Big James, so they wanted this sketch cover so they can do their own version. What's really cool about this is that if you're local to where we are, you can get this cover and come see Marco at one of the cons that we're at, and he can do it for you in person. There's a spot here on the campaign where you can get Marco to do cover art for you. So it's a black and white sketch, like a remark is what you would call it. But he'll put on like either Big James or Jude St. Clair or a pile of zombies, whatever you want. He'll draw it on there for you as part of the reward, which is super cool. Like if you want a Big James, you can get a Big James from the guy who does Big James, and it's one of one. Nobody else will have it. I was like, I kind of want one because I get one of each cover, right? So next time I see Marco, I'll be like, dear Marco, can you please draw my cover for me? Ha 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 ha.
All right. Sorry, Carissa just DM'd me, and I'm like, okay, I'll get right on it. All right, previous issues.
Yeah, I did some GIFs where it's real easy just to sit and it'll watch it go by. It just shows you like previous covers that we've done, a couple of the interior pages, and like it gives you a short recap. So like issue number 1 starts 10 years into the apocalypse, and Jude St. Clair is in the wild. He's looking for something. He meets Big James and he has consequences. That is all.
Consequences.
Consequences. Issue 2 goes to the town of Santa Claus, picks a fight so he can get alone time with that guy. That's Dwayne Fink. That's the guy he's been looking for years. And of course, it's the freaking drunk. You know what I mean? Town idiot standing at a table spouting nonsense about the wrath of God. But does he know something? Maybe he does. So, of course, you don't find out what he knows because then we immediately go to issue 3 where we jump back, the beginning of the end. So this one, we start on day 1 of the day that Death went missing. So there's Jude St. Clair as a young man, EMT, like I said, and he's love that. See the covers? You see what I'm talking about? This is when we were talking about, guys. So here's like the Cocaine Bear cover, Rider cover, Cocaine Bear cover that came out, and then the Undead stripper, right? So
one for Reese.
Yeah. Add-ons, you can add. I love these because you can kind of customize your own tier. So if you want like the Lacey Kruger cover, but you also want a t-shirt, get the Lacey Kruger cover, add on the t-shirt of your choice. You know what I mean? You can add on the trucker hats, you can add on PDFs, you can add on the choose your own adventure. You can get the previously unlocked poker cards, because since we're building a deck, that would just be so terrible to come in and we're like, we're halfway done with the deck and you are missing 12 cards. Like no one wants a half-built poker deck. So those poker cards are always going to be available as add-ons. So if you're coming in, you can have a whole deck at the end. Any of the past physical copies, including metal covers. And you can also add on signatures by myself or Marco DeFio. We had some that were signed and some were not signed, and people were adding them on. It got super confusing. So we took all the pre-signed stuff off and just said, here, you can add on a signature if you want.
Yay. By Laurie.
Closer look. Yeah, I can sign your stuff for you if that's what you want. Hats. I have new keychains. I've got a ton of different kinds of keychains. So if you add on a keychain, I'll ask you which one you want in the survey. But I have wooden ones with holographic. They're round with some black hardware, which are really nice. These are really nice too. The pictures don't do them justice because it's a holographic vinyl. So it changes colors depending on how you look at it. They're neat. So
nice.
Couple t-shirts, no pulse, no rights. So in other words, pick a side. We're picking sides. If you want to be a living exclusionist, we don't want the undead in our. They're too dangerous, right? No pulse, no rights. You can get a t-shirt. The back is just our logo, Path of the Pale Rider.
Yes. Also, Reese, look at my DM. Look at my DM.
Dead
Oh gosh,
outside,
I'm really
dead
illiterate.
inside.
I read this as dead prostitute, but it's nowhere near that same
I was
wording.
like,
Oh
did I
my
make a
gosh.
mistake?
I think
Dead
it was a
boobs will
font
fit in
that messed me up.
fine. Reese. Yep. So the guy that did the Big James cover, the yellow and red and black one, actually designed my t-shirts this time around. So he does good work. Mhm.
He does do good work. Got the stretch goals.
Here's the previous poker card that went out to everybody. That's the King of Hearts. So you can see those are the physical ones. That's what they look like. So they have a black border, which is really nice. And then the white Death, Angel of Death, who is missing, I guess. Death is broke. Death is missing. Where is Death? That's what we want to know. And then
That
Jude
sounds sick.
Sinclair. And then here's they were like the back of the cards, and as we broke the stretch goals, I flipped the cards over. So there's 2 there. There's that one again. That one again. And then this one who we haven't flipped yet. So if we get to 150 backers, I don't know if we're going to quite get there. We might get close. But if we get to 150 backers, this will unlock this one too.
Yes, I love the design.
More stretch goals unlocked. We talked about that one. We talked about this one. It's the next one. This one. Go up just ever so slightly. So at 6,000, we unlock what we call the slice and dice. So this is okay. So before I started comics, I was managing a fight team and choreographing stunts and fights for a production company in Detroit called Coattail Collective. So I've done martial arts for like 25 plus years, and I have some weapons, swords,
Please
short
teach me.
swords, etc., knives, blah blah, right? Sorry, I don't want to weird people out. But anyway, I have these things. And so what I do is we poll the backers and we poll the fans, and they get to vote on a weapon. And then it'll be a pumpkin this time around because here we are in October. So we're going to smash a pumpkin on Halloween on my show on Tuesdays. And I'll let the people name the pumpkin before we smash it. I'll dress up as something because it's hilarious. Last time I dressed up as Pikachu and I sing the okay. So we named the watermelon King Joffrey Baratheon because nobody likes that guy. Nobody, right?
It's true.
So I dressed up as Pikachu and I was singing the Game of Thrones theme song as Pikachu. Just Pika, 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 Pika. Because I don't know why, because it's funny. So we smashed the heck out of the watermelon and I let people write in poll options. And so someone had suggested I smash it with a soup can in a sock.
What?
And yeah,
That sounds
that's a
very
flat out
cool.
prison weapon is what that is, B.
Oh.
It was actually really good. It had a wide radius of destruction. Like we were all laughing really hard when the sock and the soup can came out.
Will we make pumpkin pie?
I mean, we could. It'll be more likely it's going to be destroyed past recognition. That's what's going to happen. I currently have
Zombie pumpkin pie. It is undead.
zombie pumpkin pie. Collect the pieces and throw them in the oven.
Yeah.
First we bash it and then we burn it. If we get to 6,500, we have some custom made bookmarks with some Morse code. There's something there.
Dang it, don't make me like pink. I'm not Tristan. No.
You don't have to get pink. I will do all different colors. If we get to 7,000, I'm not sure we're going to get there in the next 5 days, but enamel pins. I'd like to do some enamel pins. I hear they're hot right now. So hot right now. And then we're not gonna get to 7,500, but if someone decided to drop like $1,000 on the campaign and we got there, I would do something big. So get ready for a surprise.
I don't know why that face looks like Melissa McCarthy to me, but
Oh my
bald.
gosh, that's from Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The older one, yes.
Old one.
Okay, making sure. I actually didn't even know he was
Yeah.
in the original.
He was trying to escape and he dressed up as a woman and she had a wig on, but the face comes off. It's like a weird digital face that like opens up. It was really cool. And then he threw the head at somebody who caught it, and she says, "Get ready for a surprise," and then blows up. So that's funny.
Now
So-
I gotta see it because there's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh my gosh, it's such a good movie. So the other things that we do, okay. So Path of the Pale Rider is a comic book, and that is the main story, the meat and potatoes. But there's so many other parts of this world that maybe Jude St. Clair can't show us because we're following his path. What I decided to do is make the whole thing fan interactive. So we have bonus material in 2 different ways. The first way is the riddles. So the back cover of every single issue is a riddle to solve. And if you solve it, you get to interact with other riddle solvers or maybe interact with a character. If you scroll down, I want to show you the next one because the next one, the riddle is written in ASL.
Is it this one? Is it the
Yep,
bottom
keep
one?
going. This one right here. So in the the blue, yeah. So if you solve this, and you email your answer to this email, you actually get something in the mail from one of the characters, like addressed to you from them. So it's like they're real, which is cool. You know what I mean? It's chock full of hints about what's going to happen. So I love teasing people with hints about what's coming, right? If you do show the next one, issue number 3, we did a QR code scavenger hunt.
Ooh.
And that's on the back of issue 3. So this one takes no skill. You don't have to solve anything. You don't have to Google anything. You just scan all the QR codes and walk through my brain. I think these are really funny. There's trailers for things that have influenced Path of the Pale Rider, like Western movies and zombie movies, Train to Busan, Night of the Living Dead, like Quick and the Dead, Tombstone, Pale Rider. But there's also like a Rick roll and the Swedish chef making hot sauce because we had hot sauce on the last campaign. And then we have like He-Man singing Four Non-Blondes. There's all sorts of stuff in there, right? But one of these QR codes is bonus material for Path of the Pale Rider. Like you accidentally stumbled upon a video on the internet from, I would compare it to Anonymous. So if you find an anonymous video, that creepy kind of voice distorted video is here somewhere.
Maybe here.
Hot sauce is life. I only have I have one left. I have one hot sauce left out of a batch of 24. It's downstairs though. I usually keep it up here so I can show people, but I took it to a con. So the other thing that we do is we produce short films. I came from production, and this was always something that I wanted to do was like have fake commercials or like show a riot scene or explore more of the world and that fans can interact. So fans can be a part of these. This first one is a commercial for an undead retirement community, and it's interspliced with images of the riots that are happening. So it's my take on the juxtaposition of like the white picket fences versus, the violence, more like what the media wants you to think is going on versus what's really going on. See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So the second one we did, I dressed up as a reporter. That was Ellie Brock that you saw in the welcome video, the one that got hit by the car. She's alive in the beginning, and she's interviewing fans, asking them what they think broke death. So if you scroll down a little bit, you can see the promo for it. It's like a news report. And like the news reporter walking around asking, and there's always those crazy people who are like, it's aliens, right? But there's also people that were like, it's the food, it's something in the food, it's either sugar or GMOs or
I would be that person that would be like, it's in the food.
right.
I'm not
Other people
eating
were like,
anything.
it's government. Someone said McDonald's. People said crazy things.
I mean,
like
but we would
voodoo
be really
pygmies.
surprised if it really was McDonald's, to be honest.
You should hear the McDonald's explanation. It's actually really good. And then at the end of that's where Ellie gets run over by the car. So it's fun. People are like, what the? And I was like, you got to go out with a bang. So the third one we did, it's like a psychological horror. there's a lady like she's getting ready to host a party and people start canceling. So she's just like, she's cooking and there's other people doing like mundane stuff, like painting their nails, watching the news, and there's a couple like watching a movie, right? As it progresses, she's the one kind of narrating, and people are canceling. Are you watching the news? Are you, I'm not coming. Are you watching the news? And she's too upset about people canceling to really know what's going on until it happens to her. So there's something that takes over the television at all of these different places I've shown you. So like the people watching the TV, people watching the news, person doing their fingernails with like the stuff on in the background, everything, like the TV is taken over with this symbol. It's super loud, scares the crap out of everybody, and then disappears. And then they all start to die. So
I will blame my dog as the murderer.
we're working on the next one right now. It's called A Day in the Life, where we show what happens to a nuclear family when one of the family members is undead. So that'll be coming soon as I find a black hole where I can go create more time.
Right. Someday, maybe.
Someday. There's myself. You could read my bio.
Your eyes look so pretty and big.
Thanks. I have big eyes, yeah. So I have that. There's Marco. Ta-da.
Marco.
And there's Matt Chambers.
Oh, he got a berserk and all these vagabond. Yeah, I knew it. Yes.
And that is Rachel. That is my editor, Rachel, who's actually been with us since the first issue. Is just so valuable to Path of the Pale Rider. I can't even. She's helped us so much, and this is the first time she's let me show her face. So I was like, it's time.
She has awesome glasses too.
Yeah. I was like, you picked a sunset over a lake too. That's amazing.
Right.
So, but she's
she's an editor.
Nerd, loves everything, that we do. So here's our budget. You can see we spend more than half of our money creating the art. The next big chunk is the print charges and then the merch. Of course, Kickstarter and credit card take fees, and then the ship charges. That's all we spend on. I don't take a paycheck. Everything goes back into the project.
Wow. I'm just trying to highlight this typo, and it just wants me to grab the graph.
Processing. Oh, no. We didn't catch it. We didn't fix it. Comics are bagged, boarded. We send them in Gemini mailers. The only thing that would come separately is if you order a bulky item. And then if you order an 11 by 17, I don't think I even have any on this campaign. You might be able to get them in the add-ons because those ship in like tubes. And of course, we have no AI anywhere in the project.
Be spare.
He is a pretty funny, fuzzy, chunky. I'm going to use chunky. He's a chunky bear.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't like AI, but why does the chunkiness look cute? No.
Because it's AI generated. We have Friends with Campaigns. If you are a creator, Bianca, and you want to come to a Roku channel, because that's really the progression to find a new home where they can't demonetize you by you look the wrong way or say the wrong thing.
I'm not that ugly, I promise.
What? What'd you say?
I said I'm not that ugly, I promise.
No, my point is you could sneeze funny and YouTube can demonetize you.
Oh, I actually saw that. There was a cat lady. There was a lady who has 2 cats, and that's how she does her videos. She's a cat channel. Cat sneezed visibly, and they were like, yeah, sorry, this is a harmful to children. And she was like, ma'am, this is a cat video. I am a cat channel. The sneeze was the cat. She's like, yes, but it might harm children, so we had to do this. And she's like, no, but it's not a child, it's no harm to children, it's my cat, it was my cat who sneezed. She's like, yeah, but you have to see it our way. She's like, I can't, because it's not harming children if it's
how is that any way, shape, or form? Anyway, girl, go to this link later and go look around, because you don't have to do anything differently when what you're doing, but your show can also be on the Roku channel where they can't. So anyway, but here's all the extra campaigns. Of course, I have Carissa's linked there. I have Orphan Bloodline, I think Scarlet, Raze. Raze is another zombie comic. Oh, Razor Wire McGuire ends soon. It's a dark wrestling comic. If you guys like wrestling, they're all
Not what
really
I thought
good.
when I see this.
It's barbed wire
Coming
coming into the frame. Yeah,
excuse me.
because his name's Razor Wire McGuire. Yeah, McGuire. But
Nice.
all good stuff that you guys can click into and look around if you're looking for new comics. Demon Bitch is hilarious. Most sarcastic fun you will ever have.
And Hello Kitty, no.
I know.
Wait, why does this
Dead.
thing look familiar?
That's Demon Bitch. I don't know.
I love it.
Yep. Welcome to Scarlet's awesome too. I was like, come here if you like gaming, redheads, and riddles.
Redheads, woot. Oh,
And that's the bottom of the campaign page. Rewards we can go through quickly. We don't have to take a ton of time. All the covers are like 50. Okay, so the PDF is $5 for issue 4. If you just want issue number 4 with no digital, I lower that to $10. So that's penny saver. The catch-up tier for the digital is only $15. It's amazing. You can get all the things. So cover A, B, C, and D, and E are all $15, and they come with the cover of your choice, the PDF, and your name on the thank you page. That one's for a specific backer named Mel, so skip that one. Here's the collector patch, so you can get Marco's cover and you add on a collector patch, which are cool. Trucker hat, there it is. Ketchup, ketchup. So if you're new to Path, this one you get all 4 PDFs and all 4 main cover issues. It's great. Lots of people there. Here's the 2 t-shirt tiers. Dead Outside, Still Human Inside comes with the main cover and PDF. Thank you page. No Pulse, No Rights. Metal covers. Now I had these on. These are really cool, by the way. If you haven't had a chance to get a metal cover, they are amazing. They have just like this weight to them. They're shiny. They're textured. They're really cool. It's like let out your inner raccoon if you can afford them, right? And I had these on the last 2 campaigns at $100, and I lowered the price because I also added in the add-ons. You can get the metal cover for issue number 1. So if you're collecting the metal covers, issue 1 didn't have a metal option when we did that campaign. So people, are collectors. They want metal covers 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's your option.
Nice.
Issue number 5, we're not going to be doing the metals. We're going to be doing wooden covers.
What?
Yes, wooden covers. You heard me. So good.
I gotta see that.
Yeah, they're awesome. Super secret. This, I do something different every campaign. It's a handcrafted item made by yours truly, and they're always a little bit warped. The first one I did was a wooden box that I handcrafted myself, and inside was a glass bottle full of ashes and bones. Because in this world, when death is missing, you can be stuck in your ashes and bones. You don't get to leave.
Oh, okay.
So it's that kind of like a little bit warped. Last campaign, I built a working disc for somebody that lights up and they can wear it. It's really cool.
I
got a
remember
couple
that.
retail tiers. What's that, B?
I remember that. I remember you talking about that.
Yeah. So there's 2 of them. There's mine, and the only other person that backed the secret reward last time got one. There are 2 working discs there. It's pretty cool. I have retail rewards. This is something I threw together what I thought retailers would want, where it's like multiples of each of the books 1 through 4. I'll throw in some elevator pitch postcards and a shirt for them to keep. But if you're LCS, if you're a retailer and you want something different than this, all you have to do is talk to me because I will throw it together. Like the one that said just for Mel, I have people contact me that want specific things, and I will throw it together and make sure that they have it as an option. So you just let me know what you want. I will put it on the campaign for you.
Dang, I haven't visited my local comic shop in forever. I used to love talking to those guys.
Yeah.
Maybe when I get a car, I'd be like, hey, so back this indie campaign, get the retail tier. Thank you.
Do it or there's consequences. All the covers, you get every single cover, including the A cover as metal. So it's great if you are a collector. I have people that get this every campaign because they can't decide what cover they want. They just get them all. You still get the PDF and the on the thank you page. Funko
Aw.
Pops. I run 2 Funko Pops on every campaign. There's always 1 of the new prototype and then 5 of the one that we prototyped on the last campaign. So this is the first one. It's Dwayne Fink, where there's 5 of those available. I think there's 2 left. So if you're into custom made, super cool Funko Pops, this is for you. And the only place I do these is on the Kickstarter. They're not on my website, and I will never sell them at a con. The only place that you can get these is here. And they're like 1 of blank. You know what I mean? Like maximum of 5, 6, 7. Okay. So there's 1 from the previous campaign. There's 5 available, and then I get 1. And that's all that will be made of that character. However, like this is option of 5, but only 3 people have backed. So it'll be 1 of 3. You see what I mean? Because only 3 people are having them made. So there won't be any more Dwayne Finks made after this. So the new one is Callie St. Clair, which is Jude St. Clair's mom. So next campaign, Jude's mom will be available for 5. Does that make sense? So it's always rotating.
Yes.
Mhm. Boop, boop, boop. And then the original sketch from Marco. I'm so surprised nobody has gotten this. This is an amazing deal. You get that original art on the cover drawn by Marco himself of a character from Path of the Pale Rider. We only wanted to do 5 because these are obviously going to take time, and a portion of these funds go directly to Marco to pay for the sketch.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm going to be doing this. So when I get my copy, I'll be like, Marco.
Hello.
Yes, Polo. And then I have another retail tier with a full page ad. I had one of these go, so I'm looking for someone to purchase that opposite side of the page. So there's a full page ad, can put your name on it. It can be of your comic book, it can be for your LCS, it can be for your podcast. This one is specifically geared towards our retail store because it comes with a whole set of books and the t-shirt and a poster and the pitch postcards. But if you're interested in this full page ad, I do need to sell it even after the Kickstarter is done. So let me know. Make me an offer.
$50,000.
Sold. And then these, of course, are gone. This was my early bird gets the sticker. We do a collectible sticker every campaign. And then that's the Singularity. The new Funko, Callie St. Clair, comes with everything in the campaign, every single item that we have, the hats, the t-shirt, the secret reward, the patch, all of it comes in this one. So that's usually one of the first ones to go. People fight over it. So
Aw, I haven't
Yeah.
seen that meme in such a long time, too.
all the things.
Yes.
And then the kitchen sink. So yeah, we have a fun time. We're dark. We're apocalyptic, but we also smash watermelons for fun. And you know what I mean? Like we try to keep it equal times, shenanigans, and darkness. So that way we don't get too depressed. But we're not a comedy, obviously. We touch a lot of very serious issues. And number 4 is really hard for Jude St. Clair. It's kind of wrapping up his origin story. And you get to see what like traumatizes him and puts him on his path and makes him so determined to figure out the answer. He will figure out the answer though. And I think it's like issue 9 or 10.
You're fired.
What's that?
You're fired for not knowing.
Well, I moved some stuff around. So
Okay, you're forgiven.
we had 13 issues. I made them 12. That's why I'm like, it was 10. Maybe it's 9 now. But he does find the answer. And then he has to deal with how, if he can put things back the way they were,
Mm.
you know what I mean? So yeah. So we'll be going for a while too. I don't have
Oh.
6,000 issues like Corissa. We have 36. But 36 will take us a while. So
And we will wait for that to happen. And we love taking our time as well. So no harsh criticism for that. All right,
Thank you.
guys, that is both of the campaigns of Worthy Chaos and Path of the Pale Rider. I
Yes,
have
thank
both
you.
of their social medias in the description as well as their Kickstarters. If you guys want to know what I'm doing next, just like Carissa, there's another interview going on that I'm going to be checking out, and it is the Geek Getaways interview with Sam from, oh gosh, I cannot pronounce that publishing
Raze?
name at all.
Raze,
Which one?
Raze.
No.
Sam from what?
If I can remember that publishing name.
Oh no. Darn it.
It's Sinopa Publishing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar.
I have bought his comic books a few times from crowdfunding. He does good work. He's doing an art book right now. That's what the Kickstarter is for.
Cool.
He has a main artist named Nick Capone, and it's his main character for this female character who loves growing mushrooms, psychedelic mushrooms, and she's like, I'm gonna take a bath and eat these mushrooms. And she goes into a world where there's dinosaurs and she has to survive, but whether they're real or in their head is something we have to find out.
That sounds awesome. I want to read that. And
It's
thank
super
you everybody
awesome.
for the well wishes in the comments. I appreciate that. Yeah. We're wrapping up shop though. I just changed the graphic to ending soon on the cover, and it's like, oh Lord, here we go.
I know, I'm so anxious. Ugh. So make sure you back their books and back their socials as well. And hopefully you guys have an awesome day or night today. And I will be saying toodles poodles.
Toodles.